feel like YouTube is deleting my videos, but back to underrated movies. I'm your guy, I'm your man, Mr. Alton Henry. And today I'm gonna recommend another film. And given that we are currently in a very dark time with inflation and then war and then having the not having the finance to secure yourselves, which is getting a lot more difficult and expensive, and who knows what, when, and where. People are really just holding on to their jobs, just trying to make ends meet, and well, you just never know. So I thought I'd recommend a comedy, to try to get people to laugh, smile every once in a while. Since most of the movies I recommend might be, I don't know, not happy movies, but you know what? Beverly Hills Ninja, starring rest in peace Chris Farley, Chris Rock, and it's a story about a little boy or little baby raised to be a ninja, and he is so out of place in this ninja club that he's basically a laughing stock. He messes up, he f's up every single time, every single training. The guy is a loser, but he is given a mission. Well, he's not officially a ninja. He takes a chance to be a ninja, to be a bodyguard, and also investigator for this woman who could be in trouble with some fellas want to take her down. So he decides to go to Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, to protect her and save her. And this is one of my favorite comedies growing up. Fun fact, I'm sure everybody knows by now, Christian Bale. This is actually Christian Bale's favorite movie. And this film is freaking hilarious. Chris Farley. And this is my favorite Chris Farley film. I haven't seen all of his movies. I know that I heard he was great in Planes and oh my god, I'm so sorry. The one with Steve Martin. This is my favorite film of his. He plays a ninja, the Great White Ninja. He gets mistaken as this Great White Ninja, this legendary ninja who's supposed to be like the most badass. And he follows. What's the girl's name? The actress's name? It's been a minute since I watched this movie. He follows this woman. Actually, he doesn't really follow her, but he tracks her down and goes to Beverly Hills to try to rescue her from these evil gangsters that are trying to get her involved with their activities. And this guy, Chris Farley, the Great White Ninja, does what he believes is the ninja way, but every time he does it, he messes it up. He fucks it up. He fucks it up. And then he recruits Chris Rock, who's in the film, as his disciple to kind of help him out a little bit. And that doesn't pan out too well. And then you also have the actor that who played Liu Kang in the original Mortal Kombat film. He's this ninja that Chris Farley looks up to, and you can see the admiration that Chris Farley has for this guy as he looks at him as an older brother and as a big inspiration. Uh, inspiration. But I think the guy's name is Robin, Robin Show. He believes the complete opposite. Chris Farley is a complete, his character is a complete idiot from what he believes, and he kind of wants nothing to do with him. There's actually a sweet moment in the film where it's actually one of my favorite sequences of the film is where um, they go through this meditation where they meditate and they go through this heaven-like presence to where they're like transfer their souls into another realm for to be in touch with their souls. And every time that Chris Farley does it, he hasn't mastered yet, so his body is floating all over the place, and he sees his other his pupils um fully engaged with their master and just listen to him while he's full up in the air. And there's a moment in there where he sees Robin Shell, who's following Chris Farley to make sure he survives this mission, and then he overhears the respect and love and admiration that he has for him. Chris Farley has for Robin Shell, and you know it touches him. It really inspires Robin to to really, okay, even though this guy is an imbecile, I didn't realize that I was something of a motivational figure for him. You know, it's kind of something that you just don't know when you're just you don't know who you might influence. You don't know who you're going to inspire. Somebody you might know that might not have all the best luck. Um, you could be inspiring them to do something better, to try to improve themselves. And there's a lot of uh, self-help and self-influencers out there that try to influence people, influencers, for the better. But this one, I think, to me, and this is a guilty pleasure of a movie, you know, to me, I think this is one of the best films to really show that you have a guy who's trying his best to be the ultimate ninja, to really, reflect and say, hey, I really look up to this guy. I really want to try to be a better version of myself. And, I just want to do better, just trying to do better. And that really resonated. But it's also kind of funny, just the way, the scene is set up. And and then after he gets his thing out, his message out, he gets he transforms back to his body. He loses control, and when he goes back, his body like flies like 5 feet off the ground into the back. Like, oh my god, that scene is it's so hilarious every time he does that. Every time, and then when he fights at the end, and it's so funny. It's so funny. This is a movie. I mean, this is a fun movie. Okay, it knows what it is. It's just trying to go out and just have a good time. It knows what it is, and man, I remember growing up watching this in Bakersfield, watching it with my family. Dude, this movie was when it came out, I was so pumped for this movie. Oh my god, one of my favorite comedies. Like you have to there are quite a few moments in this film I could just spoil out, like the scene where Chris Farley disguises himself as a cook, as one of those fancy cooks you see at some of those restaurants that put on a show, and he tries to imitate the guy, and he bows down and hits his head on the cooking pan on the cooking table, burns his head. And then he has like three fish. When the bad guys start coming in, he starts hitting the bad guys with the fish. Oh my god! Like this, man, they should re-release this movie. This movie is an underrated classic, bro. Like they need to re-release this movie just to get it out and just to get people to go watch this who hasn't seen it. Because my god, this movie was hilarious. I think it might. I think it's coming up at the American Cinematheque soon. I'm not sure, but I think it might. For those who hasn't seen this, I'm telling you right now, this is a fantastic comedy. You gotta watch it. Beverly Hills Ninja. Have you seen it? Comment below. Let me know what you thought about it, and would you recommend it? And spread the word to get this movie out for more recognition. And if you're looking for a good movie to watch, just for the family to have fun, I'm gonna tell you, Beverly Hills Ninja is your film to go. You can also follow me on TikTok and let me know what is your favorite underrated movie.